Streamlabs was kind of giving me an error about connecting the things, so I think we're good. I'm gonna double check though because I don't trust it. So we'll see. Let's make sure I'm live before we get going. Okay, it's showing live on both. All right, sweet. So we are back in after a bit of a break from it. I haven't played this since New Year's, but we're back in Nascar 25, and we can see immediately on my paint scheme that my font, my car number font, has changed, which was something that happened. I could change my number and my font and stuff, but I'm just gonna go run the next race. I want to hop right in, and then we'll change that stuff. If we repaint the car, if we get a new sponsor, anything changes, then we'll get in there and redo that. Ooh, we're at Bristol. I always forget to let the drivers to watch pop up. So Wallach, Brendan Queen, Jake Finch, no surprise. Any of those. Alright. Now that I'm fully immersed into the game session. So as per usual, I'm going to do like 1 or 2 laps. Why is that clicking on there? Hang on. Come on. Why are you being... Okay, cool. I forget my...
Alright, let's make some adjustments.
Nope, that's not my button.
Alright, let's get out there and see what we
I thought
got.
I put it on that button. What button did they put it on? That button. I gotta remember all these.
RIP the aardvark font.
Oh man.
Feel out the balance and bring it in for an adjustment if you need to.
But I liked aardvarks.
Wide. One outside.
Shoot.
Clear.
Alright, default setups, 105 difficulty if you're new here, and 1 or 2 laps of practice allowed at each track. And that's it.
Stay high.
So, good enough for me.
Clear inside. One
Doink. Doink.
clear low.
Alright, cool. It's my pause button. There it is. So we did a lap in a corner.
What do you think so far? Need any adjustments?
Nope. Let's go to the next. I don't need anything TJ, or should I say AI TJ. You got too many letters going on. It might be AI TJ. It might be real TJ. Who knows?
Here we go, driver. We're up. Hit your mark. Stay smooth and be aggressive where you need to.
To me, whenever he ends the sentence sounding like he's just deflated, like that last one, like whenever he ends whatever he's saying very deflated, like, that's when I think it's the AI. It's like he started out that statement like a normal, you know, encouragement thing, and then he just ended with, and stay smooth. Like, he just deflated. That to me is where I'm pretty sure it's the AI. I feel like I'm not running anywhere like I should be. Which is fine, that's part of the fun. It makes it more of a challenge. Cool. Swallow on pole. They better make Cletus like a top 20 car here, like he was in real life.
Time to go now. Fire it up.
Because that was... I mean, he literally got a flat under green pit and didn't lose a position because that's how big of a gap there was in the field from 18th on back. The lighting's very different here.
Outside now.
It's late in the day, but not quite night.
One high. Clear top.
By the way, for those that are here hanging out, I do plan on running the, I don't know if it's still called this, but the Road to Pro series for iRacing. I plan on giving it another go this year. I'm doing less real racing, so I figure I can do some more sim racing. But the part that's going to be not so fun is switching from this game where crank the wheel, give it throttle for the most part. Like, just the whole different feel of this game versus iRacing. Getting a little too used to this, and I haven't done any real iRacing in quite a while. Hopefully I'm able to switch back and forth without too much trouble. I feel like my wheel's off center. I'll have to fix that then. Yeah, hopefully that won't be too bad. But I plan on, depending on how much help I do or don't get from my teammates on setups and how much they are not okay with me streaming, I would like to stream those races, but I'm not necessarily going to promise anything. Also, I'm not sure how taxing it would be on my system to stream while on triples, because I haven't done that yet, I don't think. Or maybe I did it like once. So I'll have to see what how my system handles it. And my internet, for that matter. But I am on, we did upgrade the internet recently with Xfinity. They put fiber in the area, so I shouldn't have a problem on that front.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it.
Turn this up a little bit. There we go.
Car low.
You guys will hear it better too.
Clear all around. Car high. Car outside. Pretty wide.
Alright, so we're making some progress, but not quite as much as I was hoping.
Clear up top.
I did not really leave enough room for 3 wide out of the corner, but I didn't think we were still 3 there, so I don't know. There's no telling with this mirror whether that was what happened or not.
Outside.
Just a lot of on throttle time. I mean, maybe it's also the ARCA car. I gotta remember to be fair to this game's physics. So I mean, I don't know how much braking versus throttle time there really is at Bristol with the ARCA car in real life.
One outside.
You definitely send her and just brake harder in the center with no real repercussions.
Stay low.
Just don't clip the apron like I did there.
Clear, clear.
Slide job. Kind of. I mean, it wasn't from fully behind the guy, but
Clear outside.
I was testing the limits of the full send on the bottom there. I was definitely overstepping the bound.
Outside door. Clear.
Yeah, it's a little too far back and a little too bogging down on the speed there. Now I can send it.
Outside door. Clear high.
Ah. I knew it as soon as I went in the corner. I'm like, this is not going to make it. I don't know if it's worth running the... God damn. Well, if I hit the wall, it's not worth running the wall line, but I don't know if it's worth running the wall line in this game or not. I haven't been paying attention to my lap times at all. Actually, I didn't bring the race info up. We're 9 seconds back, basically, from the lead. I have no idea where we were. I mean, obviously we were closer at the green flag drop when you're double file, but it looks like I'm a little bit slower than him. No surprise, though, because we're only just, where are we at position-wise? We're only just in the top 20 here.
Still there. Clear high.
Alright, I'm trying a slightly different throttle brake thing here. Leader must be in traffic because we're actually gaining time back on him here. We do still have a pit stop to do at some point. Though I'm gonna definitely wait till last minute to do a stop. What's our fuel range look like? 11 laps. Okay. So we could pit on 33 then. At the latest. What's our tires like? Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. I forget how much tire wear actually does matter in this game, which is good. I slid a little more than I meant to. Honestly, probably partially because of tire wear. I didn't run the very bottom since early in the race. Slow down a little too much there, but that's fine. Still, low line prevailed. That's how you can charge a corner on the bottom, is that method. It's a really tight window of sliding up the hill versus actually getting it to slow down enough to stick on the bottom. You can do that in iRacing too, in the iRacing physics as well. It's just a different feel than this as far as the inputs go for it. It's not much different though, surprisingly. I'm honestly, like, the more I play this, the more I'm actually impressed of them walking the line of arcade sim physics, where I feel like they picked a fairly good spot. I don't want to pit this time. Wait, how do I... That's not it. I think that was the bail button. I do not want to be the first person to pit. Honestly, with our fuel range, we're going to be... Okay, well now they started to pit, so we won't be the first, but we can only go a couple more here. Oh, you know what? And I never shut black flags off like I wanted to do. So I'm going to have to make sure I slow down here properly. Miles an hour, bottom right, okay. Leaders on pit road. Back it down. Clear high. Where does it start? Not there. Dang it. That's the other thing. It'd be really good to know where pit speed starts in this game a little better. I realize it's just a knowing the track rules sort of thing, but even just like a visual briefing of it when you're in that screen where you hit the button to start the car for the race, maybe it could show like a pit entry visual. That'd be cool. Just a top-down view of pit entry with the like speed starts here, commit lines here, you know, stuff like that. Let me out of the pit. Why'd you? Oh my God! It put me at the Thunder 04 pit exit angle. That would have brought out a yellow in Thunder 04. That's how sharp of an angle they had me exit pit road. Alan's trying to get us. There's a barking dog in the background as well, a room away. She always does this when I stream. I don't know what the issue is. Oh my God, I swear to God. Yeah, the slow stop and my poor entry. I mean, maybe he had a slow one as well. And the terrible angle exit they give you. Although it seems like... That was apparently my best lap. It seems like short run I am slower than I am long run here versus the AI anyway. Because, I mean, we started 29th and drove up to and past Lawless here, so...
One high.
By the way, is that his real first name? Is that what his parents named him? Like, I want to know the story behind that. Or is it like a Chase Elliott, Clyde, you know, sort of deal? I cannot see that number 9 up there and not think of Ambrose in the 9. Dude, I miss Ambrose in the series. I would have loved to have seen, like, you know, SVG's awesome, and I really respect him and enjoy SVG racing, but if there were as many... Oh, frick! Okay, it threw the yellow. That's his legit first name. That's crazy. I probably should pit, but actually, we're lead lap. Are we? Yes, we're the last car to lead lap. We should pit.
Strategy, driver. Sounds good. We're coming in, fellas.
Sweet. My own wreck benefit.
Pace car's off.
This is great grandmother's maiden name.
Thunder 999.
10 away.
Said apparently it was his great
I
grandmother's maiden
I could see it
name.
as a last name more than a first name, so I guess that makes more sense to me.
Car inside.
But
You're all clear.
it's also interesting.
Clear inside.
Either way, it's pretty cool. But no, I was saying about Ambrose, like, a lot of people say that how much better SVG is than Ambrose, and I'm not trying to counter that argument. However, the amount of road courses that are on the NASCAR schedule these days versus how many were on it when Ambrose ran, because it was just the 2 when Ambrose ran, maybe 3 for late in his career. I really think that we would have been, you know, the record books would have been a lot different. My freaking wrist is hurting today. What the heck? Record books would have been a lot different if the schedule was similar to now, back when Ambrose was full-time, I think. But who knows? Because, I mean, also, again, nothing against anybody in the field now, but we all know Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart were really freaking good at road course racing. And they were in the field every time, you know, like all of Ambrose's career, they both were part of the field. So, again, I think that would have played a factor. I know everybody says Chase Elliott's an amazing road racer, but also the new car hasn't really fit his style as well, at least on the road courses. And also, it's one of those, if Gordon and Stewart were the top dogs of the road courses and they stopped racing, like, that doesn't mean the person who starts dominating after that is better than them necessarily. I'm not saying they are or not. So Chase Elliott winning the next races, it's like, was he next in line? Or is he better? Oh yeah, that's another huge factor. I think a lot of people leave out when they talk about Ambrose. Like, he outdrove that equipment so much, in my opinion. Especially late in his time there on the ovals. I think he was getting a lot better. But I don't know. But no, that's a good point, Ty. I agree completely. All right, so we ended up 17th, which isn't too bad for getting spun out. Lawless ends up 12th, so you benefit from that yellow. And Brendan Queen gets the win over Sawalich, which I think he also benefit from the yellow, because I don't think he was leading in the first half of the race. So us getting wrecked helped him out, which is fine. Okay, positive 1, a positive 1, and then negative 1. From Presley Sora. I don't even know what car number you are, dude. I could not tell you. Sweet. Alright, 17th on the day. Money in the pocket. Not that it means a whole lot in this career mode.
Said, was Brandon Queen even up front at all in this race?
I think he qualified up front. I thought I remember seeing him. No, you know what? I don't know. No, he was. You know where I saw him was the ones to watch, so I have no idea. That's a good question. Okay, PR stuff. We don't need the work points, so we just always do the rep stuff, and it helps us move up the series quicker. just do recommended. Ooh, that's not going to be enough. Probably because I wrecked it. Okay, Ty, since you're here, and I know you know this, how this game works better than me. If I go... How do I swap my parts? If I bought a second part, how do I put the other parts on? Because I've not found that menu of being able to swap parts. So like if I just go and buy another one of these and I hit no to install. Oh, you know what? I probably do know where it is. It's probably in here. No, because that's just sell part. So how do I put this part on the car? How do I... What, the fake phone buzzing they put in this menu, by the way, F that. It's terrible. Can I not? I forget the... There, those buttons. Just put new shit on. We get money out the wazoo. So can I, like, swap the new parts in and then repair the old parts? Because now... I don't know where that is my problem. Like, there's the parts store. You have to sell the old one in order to install new ones. But you can't even select the old one unless you uninstall it from the car. So right now the body is 39%, right? And I bought a new body, but I chose not to install it. So if I go to inventory and I go to body, the only option is my brand new 100% one to sell. You see what I mean? Like, to my understanding, there's no way to install this onto my car. Because you go to the garage, and let's customize the work. Nope, that's the wrong button. So, select the body. Okay, here's where it is. So then the question is, can I...
Type Thunder 999. Said wait, go to the work menu.
Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so can I repair...
999. Said customize work, and there should be an option to swap out parts.
Okay, so yeah, that's there. But here's the thing. So I bought all new stuff. My crew's not working on this car because it's all brand new stuff. So there's no work points assigned yet. So why can't I then select the part in my inventory to work on without having it attached to the car? Because it's in my garage. It's here. They took it off. They could work on it. Like, this is what I mean. This is such simple stuff that does not make any sense. So really, I should just fully repair this and leave my spare body on, and then next week swap the body and repair other things. And now if I hit replace, see, this is the other thing. Now if I hit replace, I can't work on it. So I can't swap that beat up part on the car and work on it at the same time. This is dumb. This is silly. I have so many problems with this career. So the only way, so really the best I could do if I couldn't fully repair the car is repair what I can to 100 and then sell or buy replacement parts for the other pieces. But now that I've assigned the chassis, engine, and suspension, I would have to replace it with the beat-up part, run the beat-up part for a race, and then I'd have the option to repair it. Which makes no fucking sense. So again, like, simple stuff that, like, I don't know how they miss this stuff, you know? I'm not trying to rag on them, I just don't understand it. So, I guess that's I guess that's that. So now I have 3 parts that I can't use or repair ever. And I can only sell them. So I guess I'll do that. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Actually, you know what? Well, no, because if I swap it, I can't repair it. That doesn't make any sense. Now, if it said that was 1577, if it said it took like so much of your work points to swap a part, and then you had less work points remaining to repair it, I'm fine with that because yeah, it takes time to swap parts. But that's not how they did it. So I don't know. I feel like they really missed the opportunity. All right, if we get 14th or better, we're gonna get Holly. Is that the Holly Carburetor Company? Okay, cool. So that's good. What do you want me to look at the standings for? I'm 12th. Oh, sweet. I didn't realize we were that high up in points. I swear I looked at that at the end of last stream, but I don't know. I don't remember. New Year's. I was tired. I was half asleep. All right, off to Kansas we go. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. You can't swap the part and repair it. You have to do one or the other. And like I said, I'm fine if that says, oh, so many work points. It just doesn't make sense the way they present it.
Alright, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
Especially if all the new parts are already on your car.
Let's see what the car wants
Like,
out there. Stay patient.
what are the crew guys doing then?
Blend line now?
Because the option to install them is there when you buy them. So to me, that says you're not taking the work point system into account for that. I don't know. It all just seems weird. So I guess in future, only replace what we can't repair if we want a 100% car for each race. You pretty much run this flat out. I must have been death gripping Bristol. My wrist feels slightly better now, but I must have been death gripping and not realizing it. Oh, I forgot to offset my wheel because it is off center and it feels funky. I'll fix it after this practice lap. It's slightly to my left and I'm centered of the screen, so I didn't line everything up enough. Okay, we did not meet the goal. That's fine.
How you doing in there?
Just a smidge off, but I can feel it, so it's bugging me. I hit the wrong button. That's fine. That's why I have that button not on here, because I restarted that race that one time. That was so bad. I literally got our first win of the career mode and then restarted the race.
Let's roll.
It was such a fun win too, if I remember right. It was via a well-timed yellow and some pitch some taking new tires and racing through the field. But I wasn't the only one. Some of the AI took new tires too. I think it was Dover, if I remember right. Or maybe that was the win that we actually got that I didn't restart. I don't know, because we still have a win, but it wasn't. We should have had 2 essentially by this point.
This is the one that counts.
I do think it's funny though, through modding, I think Thunder 04 is the first game to have the new NASCAR points system. Oh god. Oh, there goes any qualifying. But yeah, I think that's funny. It just dawned on me today when I was throwing together the update video that essentially I helped put the new point system in the first video game, like of any video game, it's the first one to have it that I'm aware of.
Solid run out there. You did your best.
So that's kind of
Ready
fun.
to charge to the front.
Was that on your bingo card is next time NASCAR changes point system, the first game it'd be in is Thunder 04. Because a couple of years ago, that wasn't even a thought. Oh, that's fun. Makes me happy with some of the stuff I've done.
Green, green.
Why did you start me in that gear if it was tacked out?
One outside.
Literally let me start you at the freaking limiter.
Outside now.
As far as we qualified not dead last. I mean, I did only get a little out of shape, but I still thought it would have been worse. I mean, our start didn't help us any. I thought I was clear. TJ, you didn't say anything for the whole corner. Okay, you gotta like hit the brakes and let me go at some point. Or just drive through me. Hello?
Outside now.
You literally just pushed me all the way down the backstretch.
They're hot.
I'm getting a yellow. Come on. That's some BS. Can we get a yellow? Can you do intent yellows in this game?
At the closer 424.
I can't even do it.
Sid restarts definitely need to be in the game.
I know that, but I didn't think they were that bad. Is it literally not going to give me a yellow? I'm actually going to restart this one. I normally don't do this. But,
At Type Thunder 999.
yeah.
Sid no yellow.
Be ready.
I was only 90 degrees sideways getting pushed the whole backstretch and couldn't do a damn thing about it.
One up high.
Kinda. I remember to shift there slightly earlier.
Car high.
I just didn't, honestly, I mean, it was my mistake. I didn't think anyone was on my outside, but also my spotter didn't say anything for half of that corner. And you can't see you can't use your mirror for you can't see nearly as much as you'd expect to. I mean, yeah, with the side headrest, you're not going to see much anyway, even if I had triples or something. But the mirror, I guess with triples I'd see more of the mirror.
One outside. Three wide.
It's kind of funny that actually, now that I say
Clear low.
all that out loud, it's funny when you think about it that iRacing, the simulation, has a virtual mirror, and this
Clear inside.
arcade sim game has no virtual mirror as an option.
Inside now.
At Type Thunder
No, run me in the wall.
Three wide.
Sid reminds me when I was playing 0-7 earlier today that
They're all
train
clear.
scored
One body.
bring up a yellow.
He flipped and you didn't get a yellow?
Car was floating straight the whole time.
Oh my god. So he did like a barrel roll going the right direction. So their yellow code, that's a fun fact. The caution code does not do a check for upside down vehicles. It only does a check for backwards vehicles. Or blown up or flat tires, I think, are the other two triggers. Or debris. God, they'll throw a yellow for debris before they'll throw a yellow for somebody flipping that's going the correct direction. That's hilarious.
Clear high if you want it.
Oh, I gotta put the info up.
Car outside.
There's that banking difference there to get the car to hook there because it was pushing up to that point, but it was only slightly pushing, so I figured once I hit the grip,
You're all
or
clear.
hit the bank, I'd get some grip.
Outside now.
Yeah, we gotta make up for our poor
Clear outside.
qualifying
Car high. That was your best
wall
line.
bounce and everything else.
Three wide. Clear outside.
You know, the other thing I'm disappointed about with them using the AI to generate more variation in all the spotter calls is that they don't have
Outside now.
like the full spotter calls coded to where it's like at your door, at your quarter, bumper, clear. Like that whole
You want it.
sequence of calls that you normally get. Even if that was an option of like, I want the, chatty calls versus less chatty. Like how chatty do you want your spotter? That was weird. It slid kind of funky in the middle. Alright, we're 6.3 back. I'll take a look at that in a couple laps, see if we gain or lose much. I don't think the high lane's necessarily the way to go. It does set up nice runs for passes, however. But I think overall speed, that's probably not quicker.
Car high.
Although that's where I tried to run for qualifying.
Clear high.
Doesn't mean it's right, just means that's what I was feeling. Alright, we're up to 18th, which is pretty good, pretty quick.
More outside. They're outside.
We get a good gauge of our pace here with nobody in front of us. No draft help and a big gap to work with. Alright, so I lost a full second in, I guess that was 2 laps since I looked. So I'm pretty far off the leader's pace.
Bring it in. Hit this time.
Pit now? No, we're not even, you're gonna run me out of fuel. Why are we so low on fuel? We're not even gonna get to halfway on this tank. I don't understand.
Try to coast a little if you can. Save us some fuel.
Well, maybe give me enough fuel to frickin' race.
Bring it around and pit this time.
I mean, the AIs are pitting as well, but
Leader is pitting.
are we all gonna be awkwardly just slightly short on fuel here? Oh, I don't know what pit speed. Oh, it's 45. It tells me that right there.
Back it down, back it down.
Oh boy.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
That was actually not too bad of an entry. I thought I was going to be coming in too hot. And we got a lot of people in here. Welcome in, everybody. If you've not come to my streams before, there's a lot of, well, now there's going to be more of this content for a while, but I try to stream every Saturday, and right now it's going to be mostly NASCAR 25 with some Thunder 04 challenge stuff mixed in, depending on what I'm in the mood for, I guess. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Also, feel free to give me random ass topics in the chat. I don't care what they are. I mean, preferably racing related, but honestly, don't have to be. Okay, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? Let me go.
Stay on your blend line here.
It sounded like he said stay on your bloodline instead of blend line. I know he said blend line, but it just was funny to me. Is somebody next to me? I thought there was somebody next to me, but I guess not. I'm afraid after what happened earlier. Alright, so we need to get 14th or better for our new sponsor.
Ty Cutter 999 said it is snowing like hell right now where I'm at.
Oh, I'm gonna get it tomorrow. So, I hear ya. It's coming my way. I'm east side of Pennsylvania. So, we're gonna get it. Oh my god, that reminds me. We went to the grocery store Friday, and honestly, we mostly went there because we were pretty much out of milk here, so like had to get milk at least. And then we're like, while we're there, we'll pick up a few things. We'll just, knowing the storm's coming, just for safety's sake, we'll get other stuff. And walking through the place, there's this guy pushing a cart with stuff in it, and he's complaining to his buddy who's also got a cart full of stuff. And he said to his buddy, he's like, all week long we knew this snowstorm was coming, and everybody waits till last minute to come here. And I literally almost said something to the guy, because I'm like, you're here at the same time as these people. So, like, what's the difference? How are you different than everybody around you in that moment, including the person you're complaining to? I really didn't get it. Alright, we want to get 2 more spots to get a new sponsor offer at least, and then, but top 10's our actual current sponsor goal.
At Tide Thunder 999. Sid Bud.
Bud, listen. Oh, the info screen's gone after pitting. We got a ways to go. We got a gap to make up here. I'm trying to run the middle line instead of the high line because I feel like the top's not the quick way around here in this game. But I'm also, and I like to do this with a lot of racing games, I also am not paying attention to my lap times anywhere. Do they have them on the dashboard? See, now I'm going to end up looking at them. No, I guess it's not on the dashboard. I intentionally don't like to pay attention to lap times if I'm not racing online competitively, where obviously other people have that info and are paying attention to it. I would love for there to be a way, I know they can't do it with all the external tools and plugins and stuff, but I would love for there to be a way of like a hardcore limited info option for racing sim stuff online, like for iRacing or whatever, because I think that'd be so much more fun to have that like lack of knowledge as the driver and just have very limited. I mean, obviously with the dashboards they have that are customizable in Cup Series right now, like, and whatever other series, I realize that wouldn't matter anymore. But like, I don't know, if you run the 1987 Cup car, you should have vague info or no info, other than what's on your dash. Like, I think that'd be kind of fun. But that's how I like to play these, is less info. Okay, so yeah, it looks like everybody's doing 2 stops. I don't know when. Oh, you say short pitting. That's how much fuel they gave me, pretty much. I'll do one more and then I'll come in. Just because I still have a lot of clear track. I don't think it much matters. But yeah, so just for fun to bring it up to you guys, just for a topic, I'm doing a Thunder 04 challenge that I'm not. I could live stream it, but I haven't been. I've been recording it because I wasn't sure how good or bad it was going to be. And I'm doing a season mode with the 1990 pack with the Days of Thunder guys added. Hello? Oh, okay. I thought there was, like... Okay, there was nothing. And I'm playing as Aldo Benedetti from Days of Thunder. Oh, I forgot to request a pit. Alright, well, we're not pitting. My bad.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
Well...
Bring it in, pit this time.
Okay. Half a can? Is that enough? I'm gonna change... Half a can, no tires. I kind of want to change that.
Alright, change up the strategy and we'll do the work.
Is it worth... Yeah. Look at my tire wear. Did you give me no tires last time? I would have taken 4 on the last stop. And none now. You want to go no tires the whole damn race? I mean, now there's not enough...
Said no. You need more.
Yeah, 0.5 would have been short by 2 freaking laps. Why would they not give me tires last stop? There's no way they wore out that quick. We'll do rights. We'll do rights.
Alright, bring it in and pit this time.
Okay.
Leaders in the pits.
Ay, game. Okay. Recommended splash and go. My ass. Alright, I'll finish my story in a minute of what I'm doing on Thunder 04.
You're low on fuel.
Oh, I almost didn't make the pit speed. So Thunder 04, I'm doing a challenge run of just a single season, playing as Aldo Benedetti with the Days of Thunder people mixed in. And the challenge is every single race, I have everybody as a 100 rival. Every single car. And I start dead last. And it's only 10% with no cautions on. the original thought was like, can I win a championship with this circumstance? Yeah, no. That's, I can tell you a little bit spoilery, but yeah, no, it is not viable, especially with the mod tool live ratings on, because it's harder than the base game. So I don't quite have it balanced as well. So it's probably one of those where I'm going to do the challenge and then I'm going to have to do it again someday and probably ease up the difficulty in some way, shape, or form. But it went very quickly from, can you win a championship under these circumstances, to how many races can I finish and where do we end up in points? Can I top 20 or 30 or, you know, what's the, you know, the goal has really shifted. So it's kind of fun, but instead of, I thought instead of live streaming and doing, you know, like 3-4 races a stream, you know, or whatever it would have been, because 10% races are shorter, so it actually would have been like 6 or 7 races a stream. But instead of doing that a couple times to make a series, I thought I'd just play a little more casually, not record voice and whatever and video live, and then just do the edit after, like you see some challenge run videos typically on YouTube. Alright, so we still need one more position to get the frickin' new sponsor goal. Not the regular sponsor goal at the bottom right, but the new sponsor offer was 14th or better. However, we do probably have fresher tires than them, based on how quickly I just blew away the people behind us, and I feel like I'm catching ahead of us, but we don't have many laps.
2 to go.
We got 2 laps to dig. I would have really done this pit strategy different if I noticed whether they... maybe they did give me tires on the first stop. I don't know. But if I was sure that it was 2 stops, I would have done a whole different strategy there. How are you telling me splash and go for the pit strategy if you literally, like, I took a can and it's still close? I'm not going to gain enough ground unless he gets caught behind a lapper.
One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight and
I mean, I gained a lot, but not nearly enough.
outside door.
Tell you what, this thing turns on a dime with 2 tires. Ugh, we're going to be so close, but so far.
Save us some fuel.
You can save in anything.
Outside. Clear high if you want it.
Dang it. One more lap, we'd have had it. Or is that not start? No, that's him. Okay. Yeah, one more lap.
Good finish, driver. We'll take a top 20.
Oh, dang it. Well, so much for repainting the car. Anyone surprised at my top 20? When I keep it clean, it's fun. Okay, hey, we didn't get a negative message for the first time, I think, ever in the series. Even with races we've run clean, we got negative messages. So that's a first. Okay, and everything should be good to just repair all. Also, for those who don't know, I accidentally did the I kind of hate that I did this, but I don't want to restart the career now. I accidentally did the better staff members in career mode because I didn't understand what I was being offered. Okay, well, I'm not looking at the standings, I guess. Oh, yeah, no, I still can. So I have better crew than I meant to. So there's a little less struggle early on, sadly. I kind of enjoy that part of it normally. I mean, we're still, with running 105 AI every race, it's still, and default setup, 1 lap practice, like whatever. We're still struggle bussing plenty, but less than I was hoping for. Ooh, Martinsville. I didn't even notice that. Sawalich, Huddleston, and Queen. Oh, I didn't even notice in the Bristol race. Was Cletus even in the field? How did he run? I don't even remember seeing his car out there. He definitely wasn't top 20. Unless he was top 10, and because I didn't get to the top 10, but...
You're clear out.
Oh god, how is Martinsville in this game? Oh god, I forgot there's cars on track. I was thinking it was qualifying for some reason. Is it worth shifting? It seems like it might be. You said all clear and I got hit. Make up your mind, TJ. Oh god, he's still there. I leaned on him.
Stay low.
Am I that slow? Is 105 really bad at Martinsville? Or tough?
Car low.
Because I think we're gonna struggle here.
At time record 999.
Oh god.
Sid Leonis is part of my team, so there's a good chance.
Inside now.
Ah, okay.
Clear low.
That makes me sad. I was honestly, like, Bristol's where I actually was really impressed with him. Alright, so we ran 2 laps. We're off pace. That's fine.
Sid Martinsville is its own track category in this game.
What? Why? Oh, right button. Right button? That's the right button. I know the buttons.
How's the car feel?
I'm slow. And that's fine. I feel like this is going to be like Phoenix was, Ty. Based on how much they were all over me and quicker than me in practice and how far off I was of the sponsor goal.
Qualifying. Here we go.
Unless this is a, like, I need to completely retrain my brain on how to approach Martinsville. I'll have you know, this is one of my best tracks on iRacing.
Keep it clean.
Which is going to be funny if it's one of my worst tracks on this thing.
At time record 999. Sid Martinsville wasn't built to race like other short tracks, so I guess it makes sense. At time record
Yeah.
999. Sid, yeah, Martinsville is really difficult in this game.
Okay. I mean, I would argue that Martinsville drives similar to North Wilkesboro, so I'd put them in the same category. Ooh, I did run a lot better than practice,
Don't worry, we'll pick up some spots on race day.
like half a second better. All right, well maybe we won't struggle bus too bad. I got the notification that I'm live. That's a good sign. On Discord. That bot's funky. I need to get a different bot for Discord, but I also just haven't even taken a hot minute to look at any of that.
Crank it up now. Time to go.
Okay, go, ready, go. Ooh, nighttime is the right time.
Green, green, green. Car inside.
Oh, God.
Clear. One outside.
I'm here. He said outside. Or did somebody jump? Oh, maybe it was the guy behind me.
Outside now. Clear high if you want it. Clear all around.
He's like half leaving the bottom open, but not really.
Outside door.
Turn, car. Hot dang. Oh, info.
Stay low. One low.
One low.
Low if you want it. Clear outside. Car outside.
This does not rotate on throttle enough.
Stay
Can't
low.
use the throttle to get through the middle here at all.
Stay low. Outside now.
Nope. Free train. Trying to stick with the 48 here.
Outside. Car outside.
There it turned. Through the middle. Am I clear? TJ?
Driver, that was your best lap ever.
I don't care. Tell me if I'm clear, dude.
Clear outside. One outside. Outside.
Yo, I'm definitely, I'm sending it. I'm sending it. Nope, no I'm not. I bailed.
Clear outside. One high.
I bailed because I thought he was going to try to go under the 95, and I really wasn't next to him yet. I was just looking and right at the bumper. Right. full send like a jerk. Would not do, by the way, half of how I'm driving on this game is not how I drive when it's real people, for the record. I do try to race like I'm racing people, but I definitely, it's like 80% how I would race real people, not 100% how I would race real people. Especially Sim vs Arcade, like contact in this is not as big of a deal as contact in that, so, oops. Although the curb was a little rough there. So you could have a different level of aggression anyway, even if it was with people in this game versus iRacing or something. A buddy I work with who's like kind of casually into sim racing stuff and not really the NASCAR side, just more road coursing stuff. Apparently Assetto Corsa, or I think that's what he was on, they had a 24-hour race that was like a retro one. I didn't know it was retro. He told me he was running it. He asked me for a little bit of advice on it, and you know, I gave him some, and then he sent me a link to their stream, because I think they're doing it right now. But he sent me a link to their stream earlier today, and I started watching, and it was all old cars, and I'm like, dude, it's a retro 24 hours? Because that's badass. Because to me, I was like, oh, it's just the same thing as what iRacing is doing, and like at that point, I'd rather run it on iRacing, but it was a retro one. Ah, dang. I'd love to see a retro one for iRacing. That'd be cool. But I don't think they have enough retro road course cars to do so.
Car outside. Clear top. One high. Clear all around. Clear outside.
Wheeling.
Car outside.
Where the heck did I qualify? 26th? How are we only 17th? I felt like I passed like a lot of freaking people. I mean, yeah, I guess we lost a couple spots off the start, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like that many.
Car outside.
I didn't think I touched him. Maybe I did. Maybe I scared him. Ah.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it. Outside.
I didn't I didn't trust that clear high, TJ. And then you said outside. I'm glad I didn't trust it. We'd have ended up like last week at the start. Man, I'm 11 seconds back on the leader. Jeez. I'm sure lap traffic will help here, but I really thought I was going to be closer than that. Am I supposed to be shifting in the ARCA car here? Does that make sense? I feel like it does based on the RPMs and all that.
Outside now.
Trapped you.
One up high. Three wide.
Lap traffic now.
Clear up top. Clear all clear.
Digging.
Car outside. Clear high if you want it. You're all clear.
Still got a long way to go.
Outside.
But the traffic's gonna make a big difference, I think, with the AI.
You're all clear.
Oh, that Paul Davis logo's cool in front of me. Where the L and the D are like merged.
Outside.
I didn't know that was what that logo looked like. Neat.
Clear outside. Outside door. Clear outside.
I honestly want to try to run the outside of somebody here, but it just hasn't been an option with the traffic and the speed difference and people leaving the bottom open. Although I say that, now we got a lap car down low in front of me.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it. Inside now.
down low. I know there's another lapper. Oh man, we're in the middle. Do it. Go. Commit.
One up high. Clear low. Car inside. Clear up top. Clear bottom. Car high.
I'm still 11 seconds back.
Stay low.
I mean, we've been in traffic, but I thought I would have gained a little bit knowing they were in traffic too. I guess not. Maybe they navigate traffic just fine here. It is almost halfway, so almost time to pit here. I presume.
Inside now. Clear low. Car outside. You're all clear.
Oh, drift in. We're gonna stay down low, then I'll run the top. I missed the corner though because I took it at a bad angle.
One inside. Clear bottom.
I thought about crossing him over. I should have just crossed him over. I didn't think he was. He didn't look like he was coming up enough to do it. Oh, you're for position.
Stay high.
Sweet. Okay.
Clear. Car inside. Bring it in this lap, bud.
Right now, I'm on the outside of somebody.
Halfway point, right?
Hold on.
Let us know what you need, bud.
Okay. I just want to make sure that there's enough fuel because I don't want to get screwed over by this game again. Hello?
Bring it in
Okay.
exit this time.
I forgot it was the wheel buttons, not the other buttons.
Car outside.
Okay.
Back it down. Car high. Clear up top.
Okay. Cool. Whew. I'm having a blast though. I thought we were gonna get our butts whooped the way practice went, but again, it was only my first lap around the place in this game, so I think I've figured it out a little better as we raced. I'm sure I can still improve plenty. I'm just winging it. None of the AI pit yet? Are we the only one on pit road? Okay, go to your cutscene pit stop and come out of it and give me a 1.5 second delay of sitting there when it seems like they're done.
At Tide Thunder 999. Said you were doing pretty good with this race.
On your
All
toes,
things
Tim.
considered.
Don't jinx me now. 'Cause now I'm very lapped
Heads up, car ahead is pitting.
from pitting off sequence. Oh, I'm only one down. Oh my god.
Caution. Pit road's open this time.
I said don't jinx me, Ty! Son of a bitch. Are you kidding me with this? I was doing pretty good, all things considered. Oh my god.
Ready now.
That was so dumb. And it was right in front of me, too.
There's the green flag.
And start me at the rev limiter. Yep. Nah, it's fine. We'll just blow the damn thing up on the way in. Ty, that couldn't have been better timed.
At Tide Thunder 999. Said you was
Clear up top.
Whoopsie.
Car outside.
I like how the text to speech got
Stay low.
whoopsie right, but it messes up so many words otherwise.
Clear up top.
Thunder 999. Said upside down jigs.
Get out of the road. Get out of the road. I don't give a damn anymore. Oh, hey, look, the best I could do is 21st. Wait, do they have lucky dogs in Arca? Can we get another yellow? Should I be digging?
Outside.
Huddleston's that blue car. Okay. I'm gonna hot dig. We're sending her.
That was your best lap ever, bud.
Yep, I'm hot digging. And I had room. Oh, I'm gonna door the crap out of him. Almost, honestly, whoever's behind me is keeping up.
Still there.
They sent it too. Why'd you send it so hard?
Clear low if you want it.
The AI's sending it big too.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Wait, is he for position?
Car outside.
Is this the Lucky Dog battle? Or is he lead lap? I can't tell if that's the 6 car or something else. No, I think that's the 2. If I remember right. I don't know the arc of paints well enough.
Outside.
No, that's the 6. That's the freaking spot.
Clear low.
Oh, son of a gun.
Outside.
He's hot digging better than me. Look at that. That corner exit speed he had.
Car outside.
Maybe I'm trying too hard.
Clear outside. One high.
Oh, he just stacked himself in the high lane.
Car outside.
Or is this just the AI like extra aggression when they're behind you for position? Well, no, because he got ahead of me and then pulled away.
Door.
But the 50 kept up with me after running him down.
Clear high.
All right, now we need a yellow. Again.
Outside. Clear, clear. Car low.
Oh my God, no! Huddleston's here.
Car low.
They just pick up aggression when they're behind you for position, I guess. Or did they actually make it where racing for the Lucky Dog they pick up aggression?
Stay
Ah,
high.
hold your lane.
Clear bottom.
Because we ran him down pretty quickly. Now he's hot digging. Look at him hook that bottom. And take off.
Still there. All clear.
Is this just that the AI's one lane is like stupid fast and he happens to be in it right now? It's based on the car ahead of him. I think that's what it is. Is that crazy bottom lane is like just way faster for the AI. Because we drove away from Scott and he was like way faster than us when he ran the bottom. I think that's all it is, which is really disappointing with the AI, I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, lane choice matters, but the fact that they're that much of a speed difference when they run the bottom versus the middle or the top or something is kind of crazy. See, now he's going to go up and we're going to catch him. Although, it don't matter. There's so few laps left anyway at this point.
Outside. Clear line. One outside.
Oh, I sent it. Okay, it still slowed down.
Clear up top.
Ay. Oh, what luck on the yellow.
5 to go.
I don't even know what position I was up to before we pit. I wasn't paying full attention to my position on track. I was paying more attention to the gap to the leader. Just to see if it was possible for me to get up there. I don't think it was, but
Clear, clear.
either way. He's coming back at me again. He's on that bottom lane. I'm clear going in, so we should be alright.
Car outside. Clear high.
I'm half expecting to get the bumper here. That was 11th. Okay. Is my text-to-speech asleep now? Oh, it's just tired.
Said you look like a level 4
Two to go down.
upside down face.
Upside down face. Yeah, so honestly, the rate I was going, we should have been able to top 10 by the end of it,
You're
which
all clear.
would have been our sponsor goal at least, but will.
1 to go. Car outside. Clear high if you want it.
tried to botch it. Practically. Oh, hey, look, it's the yellow causer. I don't even know who that is. 8 car.
Keep your chin up, driver. We'll get things turned around.
How do I not know who that is? Because isn't that a JRM car? Well, he wasn't lead lap either. Well, I guess after he spun, he wasn't. Sean Court. No, okay, that's not who I... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, duh. No, Arca. I'm thinking Xfinity. Duh. Cool. No negatives, I guess. What's next? How much of the schedule's left? I don't even know. I feel like that's info that would be kind of nice to see in an easier spot, like out here. Oh, it does say that. ARCA race 19 of 19. This is it then. All right. Do I have enough reputation for trucks? Will I? No. I would need way too much. So we're going to miss... We're going to be able to run trucks, what, partway in the schedule? It's kind of funky.
At Thai Thunder 999. Said final race of the season, Phoenix.
Oh, wait. Phoenix is the one that's stupid hard on 105. All right, let's go get our asses handed to us. Well, no, I have better equipment now. I have better equipment than we did at the first Phoenix race, so we might be able to keep up with the field. But we were so off pace at the beginning of the season 1 that, like, I don't even know.
All right, let's go get some
Yeah,
practice
yeah.
laps in, see what we got.
Let's go. Yeah, yeah,
Nice and smooth here.
TJ.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Okay, nice and smooth here. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna go out and we'll hit the cone and doink.
At Thai Thunder 999. Said I think we have to wait until the season is over to start the new series.
Oh no. Well, I guess we'll make a bid for the ARCA championship then. I don't know if I'm fast enough to in 105 or not.
75 rules, not CFTC rules.
Yeah, I didn't play Heat 5, so I wouldn't even know, but I hear ya. I keep thinking the start-finish line's here. I am never going to get that out of my brain for Phoenix. My gosh. I wonder how long it took people that ran Darlington back in the day to get used to it switching. Alright, well, we were slow versus the goal, so that's not a good sign. What's my pause button? That's my pause button. And then this is my A button for menus, but this is my A button for the other menus, and this is the menu for that menu, and then why on the keyboard is this button.
Said probably for the best. You'll get annihilated in trucks either way.
Well, I'd rather get annihilated in trucks sooner than later. I would think. I guess it don't matter. Alright. Let's see how bad we qualify.
Time to do this.
Yeah, time to do this. Let's do this.
Don't hold back now. Let's get a good starting.
I'm gonna hold back, TJ.
Careful when you earned it now.
I'm holding back. You told me not to, I'm holding back. It's qualifying, I'm gonna hold back.
Thai Thunder 999. Said I'm kind of the opposite. I was playing 07 earlier today and kept thinking the start-finish line at Phoenix was in turn 2.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking the new way, playing the older game. I guess me playing the older games isn't gonna help me any on that front. By the way, I freaking miss Phoenix's old layout. Or I should say, when it had grass on this straightaway, like in iRacing. I love the older version of Phoenix better than the newer one. I've been good at both. I almost won a Coke race at the new Phoenix. Not where those start finishes, but honestly, my only not my only shot, but one of the times I almost won a Coke race was Phoenix, and
Shut her down.
okay, don't wreck the car,
Good
jeez.
effort out there.
And honestly, what cost me was on a late race restart when I shifted from third to fourth, it didn't shift, and it took me 5 pumps of the clutch and redoing it for it to actually shift. It was so weird. And I lost the lead. I got split 3Y going into 1, and then I tried to cross over the guy for exit because they weren't expecting it, so they all took weird corner entries, and I was setting up the leader for a crossover, and then a yellow happened before I got a shot to pass him back. I'm still salty about that one.
Time to go. Good luck.
There was other circumstances as to why I missed the shift. It wasn't just
Head away.
there was an audio circumstance I'm not going to get into, but
Go, go, go.
let's just say one of my teammates didn't help my case any, and my own frustration and tension of the moment combined with that is probably why I missed the shift. Yeah, so
Clear all around.
oh my god.
One low.
So I'm not, yeah, I don't know. And it was, I've never won a Coke race. So that would have been my first win. And even to this day, just never quite had, I mean, I had plenty of top fives that, you know, and shots at wins, but
Outside.
they were always like outside shots. That was the only one that I had a real shot. I led 33 laps like after final pit stops. And hell, I think I started that race like 30th, but we did some pit strategy, or well, some good timed pitting versus a caution and stuff like that, and then some pit strategy. I had 5-lap older tires than the whole field, and led 33 laps with it. So
Outside.
I was freaking ecstatic with that race, but it did not end well, unfortunately. Oh, and the worst part is we had one more restart then after I lost the lead, and I restarted second. Now the guy in third was teammates with the guy in first, so I knew I was pretty much doomed for them to time a perfect restart. So I was like, okay, we'll still get a top 5. I'm gonna be salty about losing, but like, you know, all things considered, but we'll still get a top 5 out of today, so, you know, it's not all bad. And going into turn 1, the driver that restarted fourth, late in the braking zone, stuck his nose underneath of me to make it 3 wide going into turn 1, and I gave him the lane, and he missed his entry and slid up the hill and turned me and himself. And I ended up finishing like 35th or something stupid.
Stay low.
It was so frustrating. And that person who turned me was at the time a 2-time champ, and I don't remember if he won a third or not, but he was a 2-time champ of the series. Is the person that wrecked me into one on a mistake. And he apologized profusely about it, but at the same time, by the end of that season then, I missed the cutoff. I had to go back down to the Pro Series and race my way back up into the Coke Series. I missed the cutoff by only a handful of points.
Outside door.
So even if you take that top 5 instead of that, you know, 35th place, that easily was a flip. I could have finished 12th and it would have been plenty. So yeah, I had all kinds of moments like that in the series over its history, but
Clear outside.
you know, I don't know. It's racing. It's part of it. Is stuff like that's gonna happen. I'm mad because I never won a Coke race, so I'm mad that was how I lost one that I should have had. I did win a Pro Series race that was broadcast, which was fun, and I actually had to. It was at Richmond, and I think the last restart, I was like 6th or something, or 5th, because I had a slow pit stop. I kept getting slow pit stops that race. That one drove me nuts too. But I ended up driving my way up to the front. Josh Berry finished 3rd in that race. I actually passed Berry at Richmond, of all places. I passed Berry on my way to the front on the last run. And I made a last lap pass on the outside for the win. It was so freaking cool. But that one's broadcast. You can still find that one on the internet. That was such a good freaking race, the way that came together. Oh, also that last run, there was a moment where I got really loose on corner exit when I think I was only up to 5th at the time. But I made a big save and like lost a spot or two and lost like a good second of time. So had I not won that race, like that earlier mistake in the run would have been the difference maker there. But luckily I pulled it off. Unfortunately for the guy I passed, I believe he led every lap of the race except that one. He literally like started on pole, led the whole thing, and I got him on the last lap. So it was pretty crazy.
Clear high if you want it.
But I don't know. I'd like another shot in the Coke Series, but at the same time, the Cup car has changed so much since I've run iRacing competitively, and I don't have the free time and patience for. I mean, I stream once a week, and I would love to stream way more, but I only end up streaming once a week. But I don't have the time to dedicate to the setups like I used to. And even then, like, let me tell you, if you run competitively
Clear outside.
and you spend 2 weeks on a setup because you run a race every other week, and then you go out and you get wrecked in the first 10 laps because of somebody else's stupidity, after you spent 2 weeks working and working and working and working on setups and runs and practice and everything else, to then just get destroyed, like, it kills your motivation. And back when I ran first place in points, got 10 grand. Now they get, like, what is it? It was 100 grand a few years ago. I feel like it's more now, and I don't remember. I don't want to undersell it, but
Inside.
literally the first year I did not make the Coke Series was the first year that it was the Coke Series, and the first year that it paid $100,000 to win, had real team owners and all that stuff. That was the first time I missed the cut. Every season prior to that, I was in it. So it was like, it's really unfortunate. But I don't know. I swear, in some ways, I had some of the worst luck in that series, but in other ways, I was glad to just be a part of it through as much of it as I was.
Stay low.
I'm just worried now because I've been spotting for Bobby Zielinski in the series for,
Clear outside.
I don't know, I guess pretty much since I stopped, since I didn't make the cut. And Bobby's badass. From previous car, current car, doesn't matter. He's been badass driving wise and everything else. And I will sing his praises all day long. But I'm a little worried because I've not run the new Cup car. The guys that are in the series have been running it like I used to run religiously, and I just don't have. Even if I did have the time, I don't think I'd have the motivation to put the time in that I used to. Because when you do that for 8 years in a series, you get burnt out. If it's not actually my job, if it's not actually something I can do for a living, then the burnout, I'm there for the fun. So if it's not fun and it's not making me money, then what's the point? So I end up not practicing as much, and not practicing as much, I had more fun, just being in it. But then obviously that results in me being less likely to be in it. So
Car high.
I don't know. It's kind of I was in a catch-22 spiral, falling out of the series. But we'll see this year. Like I said, I'm going to try to get back into it. I just hope I can get remotivated to spend a decent amount of time on sets. What lap are we? 16. If we go 19, yeah, we can make it then on one stop. If we can go 19, which we can. Oh, the right sides are dead. Also, we're doing way better in this race than I thought we were going to, considering how
Leaders on pit road.
slow we were here with the crappy parts.
All right, bring it in and pit this.
No. We're not gonna make it on fuel otherwise. I gotta pit at the halfway mark.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
Shoot, we're still gonna be one lap short here.
And leaders in the pits.
If that would have changed nearer to pit road,
All right, bring it in and pit this time.
I guess I have to pit
Back
with
it
them.
down, back it down.
Where's pit speed start? Not there at the cones. I almost sped anyway. Oh boy.
At Type Thunder 999. Said you were gonna be really close on fuel this race.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be short though, based on coming in when I did. I'll try to conserve. Did I map the clutch in this game? I don't even know.
20 to go.
I think think I did, but I don't know. Oh, Cletus is in this race. I just saw him exit the pits there. Come on, today, Junior. Why do you put me out at a crap angle? And why do we always have the best pit stall? Okay, I do have the clutch mapped.
Time under 999. Said I think if you had run one more lap, you would have just barely been able to make it to the end. Now you kind of have to go for the other.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh. Well, they definitely have engine braking in this game. I'll try to save, see if it's possible. I mean, I forget we have the wear cranked up, so it's probably not possible with the wear cranked up, or usage and all that. I'm definitely gonna be running slower though, trying to save. That was my fastest lap yet. Are you joking? Oh well, fresh tires and less traffic, I guess.
Said then again, that applies to the AI too. So maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah. True. But if I could steal a win right now, I'm gonna try to steal a win right now. We got nothing to lose in this at this point of the first season. So I need to have 16 laps left of fuel at the end of this lap. It changed from 16 to 15 coming out of what is now turn 2. So we'll see if I can move that needle enough.
Outside door.
Why are you so low on the track, dude? Like, out of the dog leg when I got underneath him, he suddenly got low even though he was running high for everyone else. That was weird. I think it's still changing how many laps I have left at the same point. I think I tried a little longer and then I'll bail and dig if that's something I have to do. Yeah, it's still changing out of turn 2, which is not a good sign.
Outside now. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear high.
Cletus!
Car outside.
What's up, dude?
Clear high if you want it.
Am I literally saving nothing clutching? Because my fuel estimate's staying, like, exactly consistent here. No, that's okay. It's like 2 car lengths further.
Car low.
I'm committing to it.
Outside.
Screw it.
Clear outside. Outside.
Ah!
3 wide. Clear high if you want it.
Commits to fuel saving, makes it 3 wide.
Clear all around. Inside now. Inside. Car outside. 3 wide. Clear high. 1 inside.
Ah! Are we 3 wide? Or you just want to run higher?
Car low. Outside now. 3 wide.
Alright, we are actually suddenly gaining quite a bit on the fuel
To go this time.
estimate, which is weird because for a handful of laps it wasn't gaining anything, and now I'm gaining like 5 car lengths every lap at least. I mean, I am clutching a lot longer through 1 and 2, so I should be good.
Outside now.
Alright, you know what? To make it fun, let's not have that screen up anymore.
They're all around.
I mean, granted, the game does, actually, now that I think about it, pops up and says, like, you're low on fuel and all this stuff. And we're up to 12th, even while saving fuel, so this has been a way better race than I was expecting. Apparently the equipment levels make a huge freaking difference.
One outside.
Either that or maybe they adjusted Phoenix AI in the update and I don't know it. The only way to know would be run a crappy car back at the beginning of the season here again at 105. Now they're pitting.
Leader is pitting.
Actually, we're so far back from the leader. He might get us back. I mean, pit delta here is probably... Actually, no, it's probably over 40 seconds.
999. He said I was thinking, do you think you would make it if you ran out of fuel on the last lap? Tough punch of paper. And the game auto accelerates you to the start finish line.
Yeah, but at this track, the pit road, like, ends at the start finish line, so I would lose all of that pit road speed time. Wait, but you're saying it auto accelerates you? Or are you just saying because of the pit? Oh, because of the pit. Yeah. But yeah, I'd have to run the full length of the pit road, which would lose me most of the time, versus the AI pitting. If they pit now and they only get fuel, some of them, and get fuel and maybe 2 tires for others, like, I'm not gonna gain much out of that.
Inside now.
I like where your head's at, but for where the start finish line is versus the pit road here, it doesn't. Here in Talladega, it just wouldn't help. I mean, really, Talladega, Daytona wouldn't help anyway because you'd have to have lost so much speed on the track already. And I guess it depends where you run out versus the pit road itself.
Leaders in the pits.
I mean, I agree, it's still faster than pitting, but I'm committed to staying out. I think we can make it. Some of the guys pitting pretty late though. Their pit window, they're pretty spread out on it there. I mean, granted, some of them could have pit like 4 laps after we pit the first time.
Leaders on pit road. Clear inside.
All right, everybody's in. 2 to go next time by. Hi. You can have the bottom. Do you not want the bottom? Fine. Take the top then. Do I have... Oh, I do have right and left buttons. I didn't know if I had that mapped at all.
Clear high.
Oh god, our tires are bad too. Alright, 2 laps left. We got the fuel light.
2 to go now.
Wallace Allen.
Car high.
Yet again.
Clear up top.
Oh boy. Oops, I revved it before I let go of the clutch. 1 to go.
White flag. Keep it up.
We'll be fine. We got a big lead. We could coast it from here. Don't hit me though.
Inside. Clear
Well, from accidentally restarting a race earlier in the season that we won, I now stole a different win. Oh, so that's fun. We stole a win right at the end of the year. We've made it! I think I can make it as well, Ty. That wasn't even victory lane, guys. Come on. The heck. I also think that, like, as much as they hyped up the whole immersion thing, and I know I've talked about this previously on these streams. I really showed up today. As much as they talk about the immersion thing, imagine a victory lane properly packed, and you see it from first person. You climb out of the car and see everybody freaking out and, like, celebration and spraying champagne. Like, that'd be so fun. That's what this stuff needs. Holy crap, I got a lot of freaking money there. Is that because of the end of the season or because of the race win? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out right here. Okay. Oh, that's just the totals. 19 starts, finishes. Well, I hope so. 2 race wins, 4 top 5s, 7 top 10s. And cool. There's no... Is there no... We were so close. I was so close. Honestly, if I didn't accidentally restart the other race that I won, we probably would have enough rep. Son of a gun. Ay. So we ended up 10th in points. We friggin' stole a top 10 in points too.
Sid, I think you just barely missed out on trucks.
Yep, I did. You're correct. That's frustrating because, like I said, I had that Dover win, and I accidentally restarted that race because of the control mapping earlier in the season. If that didn't happen, we make it. It's not even a question. Alright, well, new season. Let's repaint the car, even though I still have the same sponsors. I'm not going to change it a lot, but we'll keep the same colors. We'll do a different scheme, maybe. And I'll change the font. The font. Okay, car design. Can I see the whole car? Is there a... I'd like to see the whole car when picking the style. Why do I not get to see the whole car? That's really disappointing. What do we go with? I still want the whole hood to be purple. I think I liked this one, but we're gonna change the accent to a whiter, silverish shade than it was. Yeah, I forgot the patterns were a thing. That's kind of fun. We'll go carbon fiber because it's cool, I guess. Now I can see the rest of the paint. Cool. Why would it not show you the whole freaking car when you're picking the whole design? I don't get it. Can I... Is the... Okay, no, that's the... Oops. Where do I choose the font for that? Where's the font for that? Is it in the team design? It is. Okay. So, I lost the aardvark font. I like this one. I like 7 and 8. Although 8 looks ginormous on the door. A little taller than I'd like. I like 14. 17's alright. Oh, there's a lot. More than I remember. This looks like G4. God, wasn't that the name of the TV station that had video game stuff? Was it G4 TV? I feel like it was. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. Actually, now that looks tiny on the car and I hate it. Oh no. Oh no. What other one did I like? We'll go 14. Screw it. One's too big, one's too small. Nothing's just right. Alright, well, Season 2, unfortunately, of... Whoops. Season 2 of ARCA, and we are still in ARCA, unfortunately. New sponsor interest. Klotz. Finished top 10 at Daytona. And we're going to have to repaint the car again. But in more detail. Yeah, fix air hang. We'll take our Phoenix car to Daytona because, you know, things and stuff. Realism. Loading. Alright, so Daytona, last time we got spun when we got up to the top 10. Alright, we do not need practice lap because it's Daytona. And I'll try not to get bored on qualifying lap.
We're up. Get out there.
All y'all that are lurking, and I know there's a lot of you for once, which I appreciate the hell out of, give me some stuff to talk about, because we're at Daytona. I mean, the race will probably be exciting, but give me a topic for qualifying. Give me a question. Ty, you don't have to. Ty, you've been super active in chat, so you're good. And I appreciate you hanging out and being here. And everybody that's hanging out, I appreciate you as well. Even if you don't want to chat, that's fine. But, I don't know. Ask me anything.
Thompson 9869 said how shitty the aero model of the new Gen 4 car is on iRacing.
Is that a question, or are you saying it's bad? I thought you were the one telling me it was good.
869
Oh, Super Speedway
said,
Aero.
well, at least the Super Speedway
Okay.
Aero.
What's going on, Thompson? Welcome. I haven't chatted with you in a while. I hope everything's good, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well.
Lock in now. This one counts.
I'm gonna try to get back. If you weren't here earlier,
Thompson
I'm gonna try to get back into Pro
said
or
first
Coke
place
or whatever.
was amazing. Everyone bitching now is John.
Oh man. Yeah, because I remember you messaging me about like getting back into some of that stuff, and I was like, ah. But I'm gonna make a run at the top series again and try Road to Pro this year, especially since they changed the format. It being more races in the single season to make the cut, I think, is better, because it was before it was like 6 or 7 races, and one of them was a super speedway. I hated it.
Said I need help in the next gen car battle.
Dude, I have not learned anything about driving the next gen car. I've been spotting it for a few years. I've not run the next gen car, so I cannot help you. I'm doing one step at a time, running the truck in Xfinity in the qualifying series, and then seeing what I can do.
Solid run out there. You did your best. We'll get you ready to charge to the front.
Thompson, you know what I miss? Us doing the 2-car tango the whole year before Real Life did it. That window of time where everybody's like, iRacing's not realistic, this isn't something people do. And then, like, it was almost a whole year later they started doing it in Real Life, and we're like, holy crap, we figured it out before them. It's like, honestly, you know, like, now there's Josh Berry's running, William Byron's running. If you had one of those sim racer guys in Cup at that time, it would have been insane. They would have destroyed, because they would have had so much more practice at it. Why does the car feel light? My whole force feedback feels way different at this than the last race, or all stream.
Stay low.
Yeah, that would have been fun, dude. I would have loved to have seen something like that back then. It would have blew everybody's mind. Alright, well, we're getting shoved.
One high. One on the bottom. 3 wide. 3 wide.
Rock and roll. This is how I got wrecked last time I was at a 4.
1 bottom. Clear high.
Hey, look, it's the guy that brought the yellow out that screwed us over at Martinsville. And honestly, we only just missed the rep cutoff to make the truck series. That might have made the difference, too. I don't know. I guess depending on how good or bad we would have been. But the Dover win, where I accidentally restarted the race, would have made the difference. So the button mapping of the game did not help me out there.
Still there.
I was going to go top, but it looks like there's somebody out there.
1 bottom.
Who's, although I guess I could have locked on his bumper. trying to hold my line. I'm a little wobbly. I look like a rookie out here.
Stay high.
Don't push me!
Stay high.
Jesus.
Thompson 9869. Said Weller in the Phoenix car, sir.
Outside door. Clear outside.
There's a Phoenix car out front. Whoa! I pushed out of 2.
Stay high.
I was honestly about to say screw it, I'm going top 3 wide, but he did, so whatever. We'll stay. Oh god, I'm getting shoved.
3 wide. Car high.
I mean, at least they got that in this game. That's kind of fun. Oh my god. Am I too wide? Oh god, I'm too wide. I'm not paying attention to my spotter.
Outside door.
I got right reared a little bit there, and we all survived.
Thompson 9869. Said it would be nice if the iRacing could drive like this.
Yeah, I do think that'd be fun. Although they said they're working on a career mode thing for iRacing, so who knows? Why are you leaving the bottom open though? Okay, their Super Speedway AI could use a little bit of work, but
3 wide.
yeah, it's still I do agree. It seems better in here.
Yellow's out.
For what? We'll never know because there's no thing. Should I pit? Oh yeah, estimated fuel's 4 laps. Yeah, we're gonna pit, and we're still gonna be short. Do I need 4 tires? No, I don't. In fact, my wait, you can't choose 2 lefts? My lefts are more worn than my rights. I mean, if I'm taking fuel, does it make a difference? I'll take tires.
Here we come. fellas. Be ready.
We'll not take them under the green flag stop if we have a green flag stop.
Coming to the green.
Okay.
10 away. Go, go, go. Outside.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Still there.
Are there bonus points for leading a lap in ARCA? Is that a thing? I kind of missed that in Cup. There should be 1 bonus point for leading a lap.
Stay low. Car high. 1 outside.
I don't know that we need the leading the most laps extra point or not
Stay low.
because of the stages.
High.
Like if you're out front early in the race, the stages reward you better anyway, and that was kind of part of the point of... Okay, I wasn't even trying to force it, but alright. I lifted, I still got in there. But yeah, that was part of the point was if you dominated early and then didn't win, you still got points for it. So I mean, stage points kind of do that.
3 wide. Car high.
But at least for leading a single lap or more, there should be a point, I think.
Still there.
Dig in.
Outside.
He lifted a little in 3.
Outside door.
Oh, I didn't realize there was somebody in front of you.
3 wide. Car outside.
Wallace Allen again. We've been seeing him a lot today. I'm getting shoved.
Amazing lap drive. Stay
Yeah,
low.
because lap times matter. Thanks. He went up.
Outside.
He left it open. Alright, let's see how big of a gap we can get by shoving like mad.
Stay low. Clear all
Because
clear.
I have no idea. I've not been... Oh god, I'm getting shoved. Let's pick up this pace! I hit him on the left rear on corner exit. That'd be a big no-no. I'm getting shoved. Ah, boom.
10 to go this time.
Now I'm getting shoved again. We're triple shoving. Big shove. Big shoves. No. Look at the gap behind us. Look at it. Top 3 breakaway. Silly. That's our fuel. Okay.
That was your best lap ever.
I would hope so. We did a 42. Blink. Ah! Oh my god. Thompson, on the topic of the bump drafting and two-car tangoing, our most insane story still easily stands at that Daytona race that we literally came from a lap down to up front. It was nuts. We Bill Ellioted the damn thing.
Fastest lap yet. Bring it around and pit this time.
Alright, I guess we'll do that.
69. Said it was awesome.
It's one of those, dude, I'm sure I have the replay somewhere, but it's one of those that, like, it sounds like a bunch of BS. Under a green flag run, we came from a lap down up to the front. We literally made up a lap of time by two-car tangoing that well and efficiently. It sounds like a bunch of malarkey. Why are we not?
Okay, make any adjustment you need.
Let's... It's saying 8 laps, and it's saying it's not changing when I decide more fuel. It also doesn't... Well, yeah, we're not going to take tires now, okay.
Bring it in this lap, bud.
Fine. I mean, could I go one more? I don't know when it was changing. I wasn't paying attention to it. I guess we'll stop.
Car ahead is pitting. Outside
Is he?
now, loading.
Hot dang, they're...
Clear outside.
They go digging into the pits. I mean, I went in soft, but...
Watch out, car's pitting in front of you. Clear high if you want it.
Whew. But yeah, that story, it sounds made up. It sounds like it's not possible, but it... Literally, the way you two-car tangoed and the way you could do... How quickly you could do your swaps when you were overheating was such a big frickin' part of it that, like, it made that big of a difference that over however long that race was.
Said absolutely possible back then.
Yeah.
Stay on your bloodline here.
Thompson 9869. Said you and I had it figured out.
Yeah, we did.
In front of you.
We had it figured out pretty early, too. But I think it was literally just, like,
Leader is pitting.
you know, the bit of practicing we did, we communicated it well and just tried a couple scenarios.
Was Travis.
Watch out, car's pitting in front of you.
That race, I think it was only you and I. I think that was only us. Because we got separated. I don't remember. I think you sped, but I don't remember. It could have been me. One of us sped, and we got separated because of that. And then by the time we got hooked up, we were basically lapped. Or we just went a lap down. And then we just frickin'
Outside.
did everything perfect from there out. It was nuts. I would love to watch that back.
Said that one of us had it figured.
Yeah. I think it was you because I think I was the one dropping back and I wasn't doing a good enough job of dropping back quickly, but I could be wrong.
One low.
Because at first, I think we tried to hook up with other people that seemed like they were alone, but then it didn't quite work out because one of them had to pit then, and
Clear, all clear.
like it was so disorganized. By the time we got back together, we lost everything. All right, well, I pushed those guys out front, and now they are just out front.
One at the bottom. One bottom.
Actually, probably would have been better just tucking in and pushing. I probably still should.
Stay high.
ahead. Somebody get ahead of me. Yeah.
Clear, clear.
I don't care who it is. Somebody go. You're just gonna push me instead. I mean, I guess that's also good.
Leaders on pit road. Inside. Clear inside.
Push coming. Get some draft off of the guy coming out of the pits. You know what? We're doing it. Just link up and go. Ah. 4 to go. I'm getting shoved big time. Oh, we're already here. So I guess the AI doesn't bump draft each other enough is kind of the, I guess, probably the problem here. Excuse me, see you later.
Inside now.
Throw the block!
Inside.
He didn't do it. This is not realistic, AI.
Clear, all clear. Leader is pitting.
Oh, jeez.
Thompson 9869. Said better than iRacing.
Honestly, I haven't tried iRacing's Super Speedway AI in anything except the 87 car. The 87 Cup car. And that was a while ago, so I don't even remember. You know what would be? I don't have high expectations.
Said they don't bump draft all eight of the
Oh,
cars.
I gotcha. You know what? You know what I hope they do with the iRacing career stuff that they're talking about? I don't have high expectations for how the format's going to be, especially based on this. Like, cause I don't think the depth is going to be there. But
We just lost the lead.
if they,
3 wide.
oh god, the only thing I'm hoping for is multiplayer in the AI, in the career mode. Because if we could do like you know, 5, 10 of us, and then the rest of the field AI or something, or all of us in a career mode, like
Clear all around.
a full field of career mode, that'd be the coolest shit. But I do not have
Thompson
much for expectations.
said that would be awesome.
Dude, that's what we've been, you and I have been yelling this. I mean, I'm sure plenty of other people have, but we've been yelling this since NRO 3. Of like, give us NASCAR Thunder's career mode with multiplayer. And even if you want to start it out, I mean, hell, you could even handicap it in the sense of like, if we ran a league of fixed setup, and then the end of that season,
Flag right here.
take the point standings, invert it, and the guys who were further back
3 wide.
start with better equipment,
Outside.
and the guys that were further up start with the crappy equipment, and that's how career mode starts.
One outside.
Stick with me, Kidsmiller. Push me. Is it worth backing up to people to push? Do they do that, or will he just slow down unless he's committed to pushing? I don't know how this works enough.
Try to coast a little if you can.
I ain't coasting nothing. Get out of here. I don't think I'm gonna win though, because he's not. If he doesn't push me, I'm not winning. Push me! He's got no help behind him. Oh, we're gonna lose it right at the line. I think. Maybe. Probably.
Amazing win. Great
We
work
won.
out there, driver. You're unbelievable.
I have no idea how close it was, but I thought I was gonna lose at the line from the outside momentum. Woohoo! Wow, such a realistic victory celebration. Oh, I had it by a 10. Wait, Kidsmiller got second, really? Oh, Allen there must have been nobody up top to hook up with him. I thought that was gonna be a lot closer than it was. Yay, good job. Hey, nobody complained about my driving. That's also good. Okay, we unlock trucks now, yay. A little too late, one race too late, I think. Based on what Ty Thunder said. Oh my god, we killed the body? How? All that bump drafting? We gotta sell it. Yep, I don't see any series options here. Unless, well, hang on. Let's go to the shop and see if it says anything. Worn out part, work, sponsor, truck sponsor. Although it says dismiss. Okay, we'll get down there. So first, do the rep stuff always. Then we'll replace that part. Yep, and I'm not even going to bother to sell the other one. We'll just let our stuff stock up. I don't care. And the work, you could just auto repair. Such a non-in-depth grill. New sponsor. Oh yeah, we got Klotz because of the... Well, we won the race, but I forget what their goal was. Top fives, let's do it. Hardest one, always. Okay, back. We'll repaint the car then. But first I want to see this. A sponsor is interested in funding a truck ride for you next season. And your ARCA will remain here for whenever you want. Great. Okay. Oops, did I just go to the race? Oh, okay, no I didn't. Alright, let's pick some new colors. We'll keep the same scheme. And we'll pick some new colors to match our new sponsor. Alright, can we pick the... Yeah, team primary color should be... Looks like that. They have a darker red. Keep everything... Not everything the same, but you know what I mean. The other major stuff like the font and the design. Actually, they have more of a... They have kind of an in-between, I guess. Something closer to that. But that's fine. We'll go with the dark red. That's the main. Do the... Whoops. Do this as the black. I want solid black. Nah. We'll keep it a little light. And the white stripe can stay. We'll just make it a little lighter to match their style. Worth doing a pattern on that? No, I don't think so. Okay, cool. And that's our new paint. And we're ready to go. And save everything. And now we're off to... Is Phoenix the second race? Oops, I backed out of career. I did that last time too. Yes, Phoenix. Alright, so we're going back to Phoenix. Which, I probably should have changed the fuel wear and stuff because we already know. I don't need to do a practice lap because we just ran here. So just hop right into qualifying. So we know we can steal this win with fuel, but I'm actually going to pit with the AI and play it as even as possible. Where we end up, we end up.
Okay, show us that clean lap we've been working for. You got this.
Show us that clean lap. Alright, here I go. I didn't do it. I thought about it. I didn't hit the cone. TJ said run clean.
Thompson 9869. Said nothing on the line though I've been racing for more than I'm only here for
Let's go.
Gotcha. I actually, the last 2 times I fired up iRacing was for road course stuff, so I feel you there. But it's mostly because, like, well, one, the road AI I think is better than the oval AI. Just because it's easier to make road AI, I think. There's less nuances with what lane you pick and how you approach corners. But 2, I just kind of wanted something casual to do and less pressure.
We got some work to do. Don't worry, we'll pick up some
Thompson
spots on race day.
9869. Said oval has gotten so damn toxic.
Gotten toxic, dude. It's been toxic for a decade. I don't think it's changed any on that on that level.
Time to go now. Fire it up.
I can't remember the last time oval wasn't toxic
You ready?
in leagues or public. There's a couple leagues that are worthwhile.
Go, go, go.
said it's gotten worse since setup shop started.
I guess, yeah, you got people running similar pace in open setup races that wouldn't be otherwise. And you got people running faster than they should. And on setups that are, oh god, setups that are fast because, like, or not fast because they're hard to drive, but they're hard to drive because they are that fast and on edge. So that probably doesn't help either.
Car high. They're all clear.
Wilson!
They're outside. Outside.
Oh, I forgot how to run. We just ran here.
They're outside.
There we go. Got a good exit though.
Clear all around. Car low. Car outside. Clear inside.
Oh, somebody's
Clear outside.
slide spinning. There, got around. I really wish it didn't take you over that easy or that quickly. Wait, should we pit knowing that the fuel's tight, or do we stay out and the yellow's enough? I guess we'll stay out. Hopefully the AI does the same. Okay, looks like they did. And we'll just do whatever the AI does pit-wise.
10 away. Green, green. One low.
I was looking at my mirror. I did that at Atlanta in the second dog leg. In, I want to say it was a Coke Series race prior to Coke sponsorship, but just for easy reference of what series it was. It was, I think it was, and I literally had Ray Alfala behind me, who was on fresher tires. He had a big run on me, and he was looking 3 wide, and then going to the second dog leg on the front stretch, with him looking 3 wide, I looked in my mirror at him to see, is he really going to go 3 wide right here in the second dog leg and not wait for the corner at least? And in that split second of looking at that and worrying about it, I completely missed the second dog leg and I hit the wall coming out of it, and just looked like an idiot. We didn't wreck somehow, but I looked like a friggin' idiot, guaranteed, and destroyed my shit for no reason.
They're outside.
It was really embarrassing and silly and dumb. Probably one of the dumbest mistakes I've made in sim racing, especially on the competitive side.
Thompson 9869. I said it happens.
Yeah, it just... Oh, God. I didn't know you were still there. Okay. Well, it wasn't as bad as Kansas was.
Outside now.
TJ, you gotta be more chatty than this. Yeah, no, I know it happens. I know it's silly, but, like, it was just one of those where I felt so dumb in the moment and for, like, the next week. And it was so frustrating to just throw away a good race because of that. I mean, I think I still fared okay. Like, I didn't fare too many spots worse than I was, but it was just, like, damage on the car when it really, really was sensitive to damage. I could probably, with the current Cup car, as long as
They're outside.
it doesn't ruin the
Low.
toe or anything, like, you could probably do that and be fine. Maybe not last year, but 2024 you could on iRacing. I know that.
They're outside. Clear
He
inside.
hit me there on the left. I did not like that, sir. Dude, I pushed you to the front. Yeah, I pushed you to the front last race at Daytona.
One high.
I mean, I did ditch you to try to go for the win, but I pushed you up there into the front 3, 4, whatever.
Stay low.
And then you do that to me? You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I wasn't going to do the accent. I can, but probably not well, so I decided not to. Yeah, so 105 AI is still tough at Phoenix. But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with trying to win the championship via, like, mixed finishes. And if we don't, we still, I mean, in this game, it doesn't matter. We still move up. But I'm not going to go changing the difficulty just to win a championship. Although, whether I continue to run the default setups, like, I don't know, when we run a full season of Cup with an upgraded, or max car with default setups, then we'll see how it plays out. But, maybe after that we'll do some slight tweaks to setups and stuff, but not much. That's a long way out, though. We got 3 more series, or, well, 2 more series and a full season in it to get there.
Said I'm running in Daytona 500 in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Thompson 9869. Said Jim Hill.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, dude. Good luck. Keep it clean. Like, literally just constantly remind yourself of how many laps are left whenever you're thinking of certain moves and decisions. I think that's the best way to approach a full-length race like that. I still want to do... I don't have enough connections to organize a big enough field to do it, and I don't have enough money to put prize money up to draw that many people. Oh, that's not good. I still want to do a 24 Hours of Daytona Oval event with multi-class. But I know in order to do that, we'd have to get, like, a lot of really good people. And I've never had the drive enough to, like, gather that sort of people, like I said, I haven't had the money to throw at something like that for fun, to draw enough people in general.
Thompson 9869. Said everything too much of a bubble on the rear of the car.
Justin, I want you to picture this.
Thompson 9869. Said yeah, that would be a class.
I want you to picture this. The literal, like, current Cup car division, 1987 Cup car division, and I'm still not set on the third yet. But I'm debating, honestly. Wait, what? No. Not Xfinity. The version of the COT that can 2-car tango, which I think is all of them now. But something that can 2-car tango. So you have the 1987 slip slide crazy fast no restrictor plate. You have 2-car tango, and you have modern day current, like, pack racing. That'd be literally the 3 completely different styles of super speedway racing in one event for a 24-hour race. It'd be crazy. We're only gonna barely make the halfway point still. I really thought that yellow would have gave us more of a window. Don't pit. Okay, I thought he was gonna pit. Why are you slow on the straights, dude? I just have more engine than this guy, that's it.
Alright, bring it in and pit this time.
Okay. 2 cans of fuel, 4 tires.
Halfway point right there.
Makes sense. You're not doing something dumb for me. Pit speed's 45. 45. And it starts at the cone, I remember.
Back it down.
We learned that last time here. Wait, there's no cone.
Car ahead.
Oh, no, there's a cone. It's way up there. I literally said it, and I thought I saw first line. Okay, it's not the first line. I saw the second line. I'm like, wait, isn't that where the cone should be? I see no cones, and I panic and brake anyway. Oof. Oh, well. I got a car to my left, don't I? No? Oh, I thought I did. Oh. I still am frustrated with how much they talked about immersion in this game and that being a focus, and how many things just don't back that up. Like your pit stop being from a different camera angle suddenly. I don't know. There's so many things. I've been over them on these streams. I don't want to keep rehashing it, but it's I think that and the lack of depth in the career mode are my two biggest disappointments in this. Which isn't terrible. Like, the racing physics, the other stuff sounds like, or is fun enough. The AI is fun enough. So everything else seems fine, but just that one element. Because I don't get to stream every weekend, man. I stream when I can on Saturdays. That's straight up just what it is. Also, it's a 24-hour race, man. It's tons of time. You aren't missing nothing. Or you can have both on. You have this on your computer, have that on your TV, have both on your computer, whatever. Also, for the record, I have more viewers right now than I've had for, I think, probably my last 10 streams, including the New Year's stream and including a charity stream. So, the Daytona 24 apparently is totally fine to stream for my audience anyway, because I have way more people now than I've had in a long time. And I appreciate it. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why I have more viewers. They're watching in 24 hours and they're like, you know what, I got racing here, I'll put racing here and hang out, and maybe it increased my viewership. Who knows? But either way, I appreciate all you guys, and anyone watching the VOD after the fact as well. I know I like to put like live streamed content on a second monitor when I'm working on stuff. So I like to watch back VODs and all that too. So I feel it. I'm with you. And I appreciate it.
Thompson 9869 said I can't find a 24-inch hard Daytona screen that's on currently.
Oh, there's no coverage right now? Or do you just mean you can't find... Oh, okay.
Said at least that's in English.
That's fair. Yeah, they don't cover the full 24 over here anyway, that I'm aware of. I mean, they film, like, there's camera people there all the time, and then they do recaps, but, like...
Thompson 9869 said we haven't paid for cable for 2 years.
I haven't paid for cable in... Oh my god. I'm probably close to a decade now. Actually, yeah, I've been living here for a decade, so yeah. I've not paid for cable in a decade because it's not worth the price. I think my most expensive versus how little I use it is Peacock, and the only reason I have that is to watch Supercross. Which is also on right now, I guess, or earlier today or whatever. No spoilers, please, if you've seen it. I always watch it, like, Monday or Tuesday is when I try to watch it. So, I'm always behind on that. Though, we are, like, a chunk of my family are planning on going to a Supercross race, because supposedly, according to my uncle, we have somebody that, or he knows somebody that has a booth. A group of them are getting the booth. So I'll get to have my first racing experience up in the booth somewhere. Up in the expensive places, because they're splitting a room or whatever. And unfortunately it's a Supercross. I think a NASCAR race would be way better for that. Supercross, I think, being up that high and looking down, it wouldn't be good, but as good, but I don't know. It'll be kind of neat to see the whole track, though, and not worry about, like, oh, I can't see this section and I can't see that. Like, you'll see everything from up top. But you lose the verticality of them jumping, so I don't know. See how it goes. Hopefully that event's still happening, like, and we're still going, because last time I checked in, he said we're still on, but I've also not gotten any more info than we're still on. So I don't know. I've got way more than just Paramount and Peacock, but I would say Paramount and Peacock are the two I use the least. My dude. here, we'll do this. This is a move you should not make. Is get to somebody's outside late corner without showing intent sooner than that.
Outside door. Clear outside.
Thompson 9869. Said getting out of each of his family YouTube plus stuff before he died.
Oh man. I miss Travis, dude. I know you do too. I know you were closer with him than I was, but he was such a good dude.
Car high.
I don't think I have a shot at any more positions. I think we're just gonna end up here. Unless some of the AI start pitting for fuel at the end. We're gonna end up just in the top 10.
Thompson 9869. Said so I got that so no ads. I really respect it. We had so much fun playing racing. GTA 5 online. And fun.
Dude, I wish I played GTA 5 online with you guys more. We had, you know what? Honestly, I think there's clips still from
5 to go.
streaming with Penny one session and then somebody I worked with another session or two. There's clips from that still on this Twitch page. So anyone watching on YouTube, you'd have to go to my Twitch to see them. But there's still a couple clips I took from that stream. From us playing GTA 5 online in the early days of the online on PC. But yeah, Travis is in all of the ones that I wasn't playing with my work friend, and I think even one of the ones I was playing with my work friend, Travis was also there, so we all just got on. I think, yeah, he's on most of those clips. I don't have the whole VOD though. I didn't have
Outside door.
a good way to export them at that time or something. I forget why I didn't, but
Clear outside.
well, and I remember the streams were it was just us hanging out for the most part and a lot of goofing around and people popping in and out. So I don't think I was too serious about the streaming stuff at that point. Oh, we might actually get one more here. I mean, I gained ground on him, but we're running out of time. Holy crap, wait, we're 7th? Oh, they started pitting, didn't they? I'm like, we're still 10th, but no.
2 to go this time now.
Actually, we're going to be close again, but I'm not pitting. I don't have a reason to.
Outside door.
We pit a lap later than last time, and last time I had to save a lap, so this time we should be good. And if we're not, it's gonna be pretty late here.
1 high.
And some of the AI are staying. Oh, this is for the top 5 though, which is the sponsor goal with our new sponsor.
1 more driver. Let's go.
We're gonna luck our way with the timing of the caution and the fuel into the top 5 here if we don't sputter too early. I mean, heck, another couple laps, we probably could have got 4th. Well, not with the fuel, but with our speed.
You're low on fuel.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. Thanks, TJ. Hey, look, we're right here. Just one more lap. One more corner even.
High.
We could have got 4th. That's fine. Top 5, we were 10th. Maybe 9th on pace, so stole top 5 there at the end. So Sawallich makes it, Lawless Allen 2nd, Starpoli. Queen must have pit. Yeah, everybody from, well, not everybody from 13th on back, but around there is where it starts. Tyler Reef probably pit. Yeah, a couple people there. So that's gonna shuffle the points around a bit. I mean, it is only race 2, so they're probably already a little shuffled. Oh, there's somebody who doesn't have a picture in the little fake tweets here. Who did I? Oh, that's the guy that ran into my left rear. He said Robin's race and he could take the dings. Well, he didn't say it negatively, so it's fine. And I didn't piss anyone off, apparently, according to the other drivers. Let's see. Where are we at in the points then after that? My engine's worn out. Why? What did I do to it? Oh, we're at Bristol next. Okay, we're going to do one more. I wasn't going to, but I wanted to see what track was next. Yep, okay, so we'll replace the
Thompson 9869.
engine.
Said I miss the days of Yumi and Penny running dirt on Factor 2.
Dude, I hated R Factor Dirt, and you know why, but... I mean, I had fun with you guys, but I couldn't get into it. It just... And I mean, even with iRacing, I still have that same problem of, like... It's realistic... iRacing's realistic except the cushion.
Said yeah, but iRacing's dirt is pretty wonky.
It is only with the way the cushion works. That's... Other than the way the cushion works, it's... I think it's pretty darn close to the real thing without having to feel the car under you. And I don't think it builds as many ruts as it should, naturally.
Thompson 9869.
Buddy, you know what this
Said
car
the
can
street
do. Go
stocks
prove
are
it now.
decent, the lead model is
Careful when you
way
merge
off.
it now.
But yeah, that's because the street stocks don't, like, can't really use the cushion the way the late models can. I mean, I don't know. I haven't run it in a long time either, so I can't really speak to it too much, but I don't know. I thought all the dirt stuff was pretty darn
This is the one that counts.
fun and accurate for the most part. I really thought when I got triples set up that I would have really got back into dirt on iRacing, and I never did.
All right.
I really thought having that, because that was my big downside, was one monitor. Like, I got a seat to the right of me through half the corner to run well. So, I don't know. I feel like that was... I really thought when I got triples I'd be on there, like,
Thompson
all the time, but I wasn't.
9869. Said when they first gave us tire wear on dirt, it helped a ton, and they nerfed it.
Ah. That's the same as the dynamic track. Dynamic track was freaking amazing when they first did it. And then they nerfed it to make it, air quotes, more realistic. And I'm like, actually, I don't... If this is more realistic, I don't like realistic. I still think there was a middle ground between what they have now for dynamic track and what they had back then that I feel like is a better representation of a proper middle ground, but... Or I think is more realistic than what they have now. But that's... I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I feel like it was, or would be. Because it was too extreme. I remember Busa running some insane lines by the mid to end points of the races that nobody else could run. But, you know, so it did need some work, but I still feel like they way overshot it.
Thompson 9869. Said it's better
Stay
now
low.
that the rubber build on courses has
One
moved
inside.
around the air.
They're high.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it got any better because, again, pretty much my exposure to iRacing the past few years has
Clear inside.
been spotting Zelensky in the Coke Series. So
Fastest lap yet, driver.
so I don't really. Oh God. So I don't really know outside of the Cup car, and it doesn't seem like it works well enough in the Cup car at most tracks.
9869.
Clear outside.
Said latest build over the
Car
crash stage
outside.
2 was finished.
Oh, so it's like new as of after the Coke Series ended last year to now. Okay. Well, then I'm excited.
Clear high if you want it. Car outside.
Thompson
Clear high if you
9869.
want it. One
Said
outside.
it isn't genuine.
Oh, sick. Okay, that's exciting. I'm kind of pumped now.
Clear up top. Outside.
I thought I was fast at Bristol. Or was it just long run? Maybe it was just long run.
Still there. Clear
So
outside.
we did Bristol earlier in the stream. Well, and Phoenix, both. We did twice this stream.
That was your best lap ever, bud.
Also, I know I'm of the minority, but I was such a big fan of Bristol Dirt
Said have to
in real life anyway.
then go
Outside
back
now.
after it cools down.
Oh, that makes sense.
Outside now.
That sounds fun. It sounds more like what I was hoping for.
Stay low. Clear high.
Am I clear? Okay. I'm doubting TJ so much after a couple of times today. Or AI TJ. Justin, I went back the other day and I was watching a couple of the first like random compilation videos I made of iRacing stuff in the early days, and holy crap, I really misremembered how much we slid around on the older tire model, the original tire model and stuff. It was basically like what is it, Bisply or whatever the old one is, like the '87 car. That's basically how the old stuff was, and I really don't remember those days, but yeah, agreed. That's the other reason I miss the dirt. Like, while the dirt may have not always put on the best racing, I still think it was more interesting and more entertaining than other Bristol races for the most part. Yes, I will admit that the crappy tire wear races were interesting, but they were interesting for the wrong reasons. But yeah, no, I don't know. I miss it. Yeah, like I said, I went back and I watched, like, I mean, I have some clips from the first Coke Series year, running Bristol with Connor McKenzie and, you know, Lewandowski and Towler and Davies and all, you know, that crowd. And I don't know, one of my clips, like, I was running down, I think it was for, like, if I remember right, because I know it was in the top 10, I think it was for, like, 6th or 5th spot. I was running somebody down late in the race, and then I drifted, I went into one sideways, and I overcorrected up the hill, and I was still fighting the whole damn thing, like, all the way through the next set of corners. Never really had the car under full control, like, for almost an entire lap. And it cost me 2 spots right at the end of the race. And it was like, man, they were that on edge that, like, and that was how you had to drive them to be fast. That, like, it was, oh god, it was just nuts. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dude, Lawless Allen has been the entertainer this stream, or at least the magnet. I've been around him most of the races. I think our top 5 sponsor goal is going to be tough to hit consistently, but I do think the reward on the hard difficulty sponsor is such a big gap monetarily than the medium rewards that, like, even if you hit it that much less, you still make more than it, like, it's still worth it. Oh, also, Justin, if you didn't see it, there's a video, somebody did a proper, like, I'd call it mini documentary on the Sandeep Banerjee win and damage and things. And they had him on, like, and asked him questions and stuff and edited it in. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you've seen it. Dude, I was so happy somebody covered that finally because it was so under the radar. Agreed. The only thing is, I swear that race was broadcast, and he says it in there that, like, thought it was broadcast but couldn't find anything of it. And I remember they weirdly, like, uploaded the broadcast to some just random site they had, and you could download them via, like, the link, but they were all... Yeah, I thought so. But to watch them back, it wasn't on YouTube, it wasn't anywhere easily accessible that first year. The second year it was. The first year, you had to go to their website, click a download link, and save it to your system. This huge file. Yeah. But the thing is, right before they got rid of their website, I downloaded whatever races I could find from those early pro days. I still have some of the files. I don't have Daytona, Vegas, and I think round whatever race 3 was. But I have like race 4, 5, 8. Like random ones were missing. It was weird. But I have a handful of those old broadcasts still, which I think is fun, but I don't know. I don't have a complete collection of those things. But I grabbed what I could before they got rid of it. And I don't know where it is exactly. I have old external hard drives laying around and stuff like that. I'm sure it's on one of them. Dude, I don't have the replay file because my shit couldn't back up far enough. But that was... You could be my proof in the pudding of my computer freezing. I'm sure I told you that story. I know I said it on stream. Actually, that might have been the stream that my stuff didn't record right. Oh, I'm supposed to be pitting. What am I doing? Oh, well, they didn't tell me to pit yet. Yeah, I'd like to pit, thanks. Hang on. Why are you doing this? Give me tires. Why? You literally wanted to give me no tires game. Are you effing with me? Might as well do a can and a half if we're doing 4 tires.
Car outside. Whoa, driver. They're outside.
But no, Justin, you would be my proof of that if you still had that replay. Granted, replays, I don't think they load correctly from old races, so you can't really watch them the same anyway. They get all glitchy and stuff, if I remember right. Or they just don't load at all now. But I pit a lap later than the entire field in that race, and I had a lap more fuel than everybody, and I saved and I saved and I saved, and with about 10 or 11 laps to go, or something like that, I was 100% good, even if I stopped saving. And while everybody else was literally, like, had to save a whole nother lap than me, and some of them were debating whether it was worth saving or not, I was the back of the front pack, which was only 12 cars or so. When did you have the only pro win? On what? On what track? I'm not sure I understand. But no, that race I had more fuel than everybody, and I was just about to start going because everybody was saving fuel, so it would have been easy to manage most of that traffic. And down the backstretch, just as I pulled out of line with a run, my laptop froze. And it stayed froze, and I was deer in headlights holding the wheel because the sound was looping the last like second, and I was like so pissed off and lost and just confused that like I did not I just didn't move. I stayed holding the wheel exactly the way it was, and I'm like, because at first it's like, okay, I gotta keep the car straight so I don't take anybody out. And then I'm like, okay, is it gonna come back? Like, because I'm thinking my car went on, but I just couldn't see what was happening. And that was not what happened. It was the only time I've ever had this sort of issue. But when it unfroze, I reappeared. Well, I didn't to everyone else, I reappeared in the exact spot I was at the drafting speed, at the exact speed I was at. But now it was like 12 seconds later, and the field was at a turn 4, and I'm still on the backstretch now by myself at a crazy high drafting speed. It was... And I ended up, like, I don't even know where I finished, but it was, I was so mad. Like, yes, it's kind of fun, in a sense, in the history of the series to say, like, Dale Jr. won the first race. But I honestly think, since so many people were saving, that I could have sliced through them while they were still saving before they had a chance to change their mind and just go for it. And I would have been... at least in the mix in the top 3. Whether I would have won or not, who knows? Ah, okay.
They're outside.
Dude, Jesse Atchison, oh my god. Throwbacks.
One high. Clear, clear.
Thompson 9869. Said I remember that. I was watching.
I didn't know. Yeah, see, I didn't remember if we were. Okay. I didn't know if we were communicating it back then. Man, I'm still mad about it. Like, how differently would everything have gone if I cracked open a win to start the series off? Like, and because I missed the cut for the top 25 that first year to stay in the series. I was 26th or 27th. And that race, not having the fuel issue, even if I didn't win, if I just finished top 5, would have been the difference. So, like, I wouldn't even fell to the Pro Series because of that, or the qualifier, whatever you want to call it, secondary one. Oh man, so many what ifs.
Inside now. Clear inside.
I just hate how many of them are like,
Thompson
they would have gone better if it was the what if.
Clear up top.
said I remember being ranked 30th in the world when they said how they might let me suspended that week so didn't get to run.
Car inside.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
One high.
Thompson 9869.
Yeah, I.
Said I had ammunition.
I know I was there, buddy. We were, but you know what? You and I got along through any of that, thick and thin. It didn't matter.
Thompson 9869. Said remember they refunded.
I do. I remember they refunded you for everything. I didn't think that was at that time. I thought that was later on for some reason. Well, outside of the top 10, not super great, but not too bad either. We didn't have a bad race.
Thompson 9869. Said it was after my season.
Okay. No, yeah, okay, that was later then. So that was what I was thinking. So Jake Finch wins. Brendan Queen second. Sawalch is third. Isabella fifth at Bristol. Oh my gosh. And both Kitzmillers in the top 10 there. Alrighty. Let's see where we are in points, and then I'm gonna end the stream at that point. Let's see. Oh, we gotta replace the chassis and the suspension. What's with things wearing out quicker now this second year than they were the first year? Wait, how do you even see the... I don't want lifetime stats. Where do I even see the office? There's the overview for our money. There's where are the season? Oh, I just saw them. They are in the race shop. Okay. I see it. So, okay, we're still leading the points by 4 over... Isabella's in second in points. What the heck? We have the same average finish of 5.7 appropriately. Okay. Wow, Sawalch is 5th. Hot dang. He must have run good at Daytona. I didn't pay a ton of attention to the Daytona results, really. Other than the top, like, 3 there, but... Sweet. Okay. Well, we're still leading the points. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody who's here and who's watching it back on the VOD. So, thanks to all you guys. I also got this shirt for Christmas, by the way. It looks like a retro NASCAR shirt, but it's actually a newer retro shirt or something.
Thompson 9869.
But, yep.
GG's, bro.
I forgot to show it earlier. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody. There should be more of this. I think I'm going to stream next Saturday as well. I don't think I have anything going on that would interrupt it. So, let me know if you're watching it back on the VOD on YouTube. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of NASCAR 25 or if you'd prefer to see the NASCAR Thunder like silly, crazy challenges of the whole field, like wrecking at random moments, because that was fun as heck last stream. And I definitely want to do a season of that to see how the points shake out, because it's a crapshoot and it's a silly time. But yeah, let me know what you'd rather see if you have a preference, or if you'd like to see both, and then I'll just, maybe flip a coin or just see what I'm in the mood for. But either way, catch you guys next time. Appreciate everybody.